guys, it's Chloe here, and today we're reading a book called Red Planet. This time the key takes kids into the computer game. What does it look like? Let's read the book and find out. Red Planet. Wilf came to play with Chip. They made a rocket ship out of bits and pieces. The rocket ship looked quite good. Wilf and Chip played in the rocket ship. They pretended to be spacemen. The rocket is going to take off, said Wilf. 5, 4, 3, 2. Floppy ran up. He wanted to get in the rocket ship with Wilf and Chip. Go away, Floppy, called Chip. The rocket is going to take off. Nadine came to play. He had his computer with him, but he liked the look of a rocket ship. He wanted to play in it too. Just then, it began to rain. There's not room for all of us, said Chip. Let's go inside and play with Nadine's computer. They played a game on the computer. It was called Red Planet. They had to land a rocket on the planet. Wilf and Chip crashed the rocket. Nadine didn't. He was good at the game. Suddenly, the magic cube began to glow. Chip and Wilf pulled Nadine away from the computer, ran into Wilf's room. Come on, called Chip. It's time for an adventure. The magic took them to a rocket ship. It took Floppy too. The rocket looked as if it was about to take off, but the door was open. Nadine wanted to look inside the rocket. Come on, he called. Chip didn't want to go inside. It may not be safe, he said. Why not? Said Nadine. This is a magic adventure. They went inside the rocket. There was nobody there. Look at this computer, said Nadine. Floppy jumped up and put his paw on a button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The rocket began to take off. Up it went and out into space. Oh no, said Chip. I don't know where we're going. They began to float about inside the rocket. Nadine found some boots. He put them on. We must put these boots on, he said. They will keep us down on the floor. They went to the window and looked out. They saw a big red planet. We are going to land on that planet, said Nadine. We will soon be there. Nadine made the rocket land. I wouldn't like to do that again, he said. It's a good job Nadine knows about computers, thought Wilf. I wouldn't like to crash here. There was a red dust all over the planet. There were red rocks and red mountains. Floppy didn't like the look of it. He began to bark and bark. There are no trees, he thought. They wanted to go outside and look at the planet. They found a space buggy. They looked in the space buggy and found some space suits. Let's put these space suits on, said Wilf. Then we can go outside. Do you think it will be safe outside? Asked Chip. I don't know, said Wilf. They went out on the planet in the buggy. The buggy got over the rocks and the red dust flew up. I don't like this, thought Floppy. I'm not made for space adventures. Suddenly, the ground cracked and a big hole opened up. Oh, help, said Chip, Wilf and Nadine as Buggy fell into the hole. They fell down and down inside the planet. I don't like this, thought Floppy. I want to go home. They all landed with a bump. The buggy landed with a crash and broke into They were inside a big cave. What a place, said Wilf. Look at it. Chip looked at the buggy. It's broken, he said. It's had it. How will we get back to the rocket? Floppy began to bark. There were some creatures in the cave. They looked like funny little people. Oh no, said Nadine. Look at them. I hope they like us. The creatures looked at the boy. They climbed on the broken buggy and pulled out the spacesuit. One of them turned a tap on Floppy's spacesuit. Floppy's spacesuit began to fill with air. It got bigger and bigger. Then Floppy began to float. Get Floppy, yelled Chip. Don't let him float away. Ralph asked the creatures how to get out of the cave. They told him that there was no way out. They said that they have never been outside. Ralph had a good idea. He took a spacesuit out and he filled it with air. The spacesuit got bigger and bigger and bigger. It began to float up and up. Hold on, called Wilf, and don't let go. The spacesuit floated up out of the cave. We can float back to the rocket, said Chip. What a good idea. I hope it won't go pop, thought Floppy. They floated back to the rocket. Wilf let the air out of the spacesuit, and it came down to the ground. Good old Wilf, said Nadine. I don't like floating, thought Floppy. They went inside the rocket and it took off. Nadine turned on the computer and looked at the screen. We will soon be home, he said. Just then, the magic key began to glow. That's good, thought Floppy. They won't have to land the rocket. Dogs don't like space adventures. The magic key took them back home. I liked that adventure, said Wilf. He looked at the little spacesuit. So did I, said Nadine, but I'm glad I didn't have to land that rocket again. This is the end of the story. And next time, we're going to read a book called Flood. Bye! 和可以一起长大。